If we look at setup, you can see now we're starting to get a little bit of this sort of tilt there with your spine, just a bit more behind the ball. That's why we want that ball. The ball's on a tee peg. We want to be hitting up on that ball, yeah? If you're hitting down on it, you're going to hit the golf ball like that or just smother it into the ground, okay? You can see your left-hand grip there. Even that could get a little bit stronger. I mean, compared to that there, I could barely see that bit of black thing. I could just about see a bit more there, but it could go a little bit, exactly, yeah. So once that left hand gets in a stronger position, that will reduce the slice spin, which will be a start. And then when you swing it the same way you do on this one here now, it will just go straight left. You look at this movement here now when you go back there, as you got to here now, you're okay rotate, but now it's this big drop here because you hadn't started behind the golf ball. At impact, your head has probably gone past... sort of on the ball there, yeah? But you can see the ball going off this tee-peg here now. Your left arm is there bracing because your arms are coming in here, there's nowhere to go. So post-impact, you see a very sort of like tucked up left arm here, sort of folding away, and the ball just goes straight up in the air, right? This one here now, you are starting behind the ball a bit longer, okay? You're behind the ball here now. Is there a bit of a drop? Yes, but it's not as much in fairness. And when you hit the golf ball here now, there's impact. That's basically your head there. That is behind where the ball, the ball's kind of up here somewhere, yeah? So you are behind the ball, yeah? And then you're able to hit the ball a bit more cleanly on the way through. Now, it looks a little bit kind of stiff and rigid here on the way through because that's you just thinking about what to do, okay? The focus you've got to look at is, number one, staying behind the ball at setup. And this has to stay behind the ball as you hit it, okay? If that starts getting ahead of it, you just roof it goes up in the air, yeah? A lot of that comes from that right shoulder trying to just pray to God and go somewhere left, yeah? If you've been slicing the ball, mate, you just can do whatever you can to start it left or something, That's just every golfer under the sun. So better grip will control the face better. Post swing, what you want to try and work on is that, we said that sort of handshake into target. So from here now, you just move the club to sort of somewhere around about here, where you just basically just turn the club and just there, but making sure your shoulders are still in that kind of slightly tilted position, okay? If when you hand the club to target, your palm is facing up, the club face is wide open, that is going to result in an open club face and a big slice, But then what you then do is try and square that. You go, the club is open, and you do it with the right shoulder. You've got to control the club basically with this, not that, And that's the biggest thing. And if your grip is wrong, you can't control the golf club. And if you're gripping it too tight, can't go the golf club, It takes practice, obviously. Make sure that club is sitting down square on the ground to start with as well. That's something you have a tendency to do, is open the club face. But once you start seeing a ball flight straighter, you will then trust the fact you can then start swinging to where you want to go. At the moment, you're just trying to swing the golf club somewhere over there. You know that ball's going to do this and do this and do this and go, okay, how far left can I start? And there'll be some holes you'll be aiming left, you'll be turning the club face, you'll be trying to hit it left, and as you said, it's a complete nightmare. If we can get that side spin down a lot, hit it straighter, have less curve, less side spin, that kind of stuff, at least then in time you can start aiming it, hitting it to where you want to go, And that's going to take a little bit of practice, but from there, if you just move back away from the table a second, feel that club there now. The feeling you've got to have post-swing when you get through the golf ball is as you come back to the golf ball here now, that club face now facing the target, toe up. Not face up and not shoulders levelling off to try and do it. But you've got to control that club, and to control the club, you've got to be softer with your grip. If you're gripping on tight, you can't control anything. It's like imagine trying to write your name with a pencil, you're squeezing that pen as tight as you want, you're like, you just wouldn't have any control at all. Okay, mate? Make sense?